Hi, I'm Joanna Kline. I'm a Gordon grad, and I'm currently Assistant Professor of Old Testament. It's my 4th year here at Gordon. What is hope? In today's world, hope can mean a lot of things. It can be dreams, desires, or wishful thinking. It is a word that is used to express a longing for a change in circumstance or surroundings. It's often simply looking ahead. But what should hope mean for Christians? And why do we reflect on hope in the Advent season? To uncover the answers to these questions, we need not look farther than the concept of hope in the Old Testament. There are 2 main Hebrew verbs that reflect the concept of hope, yachal and kavah, both of which translate to wait or to expect. Approximately 2/3 of the uses of yachal in the Old Testament refer to waiting on God. Psalm 39:7 is a clear example of this. And now, O Lord, for what do I wait? My hope is in you. This is very different from the way we sometimes hope for certain circumstances or events. It's the same with kavah. More than half of the uses of the word in verbal form are in reference to God. It is hope in Yahweh. A key difference between a modern and biblical understanding of hope is that in the modern understanding, hope depends on one's situation or circumstances. In contrast, biblical hope is the firm decision to wait on God, knowing He's been faithful in the past and knowing He'll be faithful in the future. In this sense, the word hope is closer to trusting than mere wishful thinking. And one of the ways we can trust is by reflecting on moments when we've seen God's faithfulness in our lives. In this Advent season, we can look back on the Christmas story and know that the coming of Jesus was the fulfillment of God's promise of redemption for Israel. Jesus is what Israel had been hoping for. In this season, we find joy in reflecting on the Savior coming to this world and beginning His journey to the cross, where we find redemption. But we also still hope today. We hope for the final redemption of God's people, when all will be made right, knowing that our future will unfold in a way we might not expect, but in a way that is perfectly laid out by God's hand. As Christians, we hope by looking back on moments of God's faithfulness and boldly trusting in His provision for the days to come. Psalm 130, 5-7 says, I wait for the Lord, my whole being waits, and in His word I put my hope. I wait for the Lord, more than watchmen wait for the morning, more than watchmen wait for the morning. Israel, put your hope in the Lord, for with the Lord is unfailing love, and with Him is full redemption. God has always been and will always be the hope for His people.